Hello friends, I hope you're doing well today and I'm so glad you could join me. I want to start right away by thanking Noreen, who's one of my subscribers. In the comments section of a recent video, Noreen said she'd appreciate hearing my recommendations for skincare, makeup, hair, and perfume products for the current Sephora spring sale because she'd like to shop through my links to help support my channel. Noreen, I cannot tell you how much that meant to me. Thank you. For those of you who aren't familiar with links and how they work, let me just briefly explain. Reward Style recently accepted me into their affiliate program, and I want to thank them so much. What this means is that whenever you click on a product link that I list in the description box of my video, and you'll find that description box by clicking the word Show More on the left-hand side under the video, and make a purchase through that link, there is no additional cost to you and you're helping to support the mission of this channel. And I so appreciate that if you decide to do so. So today I'll be sharing with you my top recommendations of products available through the current Sephora Spring Sale, which will conclude on April 19th. I'm really excited to do this because the list of products I'll be sharing with you contains both newer and older products that I've tested, tried, and absolutely love, or they're products on my wish list which I've thoroughly researched and are from brands that I absolutely love. Now, I know most of you are probably familiar with how the Sephora sale works, but since I'm sure that there are some of you who aren't, let me very quickly explain. Sephora structures their sale in 3 different discount levels for different time periods within the sale. These discount levels are based on how much money that you've spent at Sephora during the previous year. You're considered a Rouge member if you spent $1,000 or more during the past year, and you receive a 20% discount on any items purchased during the entire length of the sale. And this year, that's from April 9th through April 19th. The second tier is called VIB, and there's a 15% discount for people who've spent $350 or more during the past year. This VIB discount is available starting on April 13th through the end of the sale. And the third tier is Beauty Insider. Beauty Insiders receive a 10% discount starting on April 15th through the end of the sale on April 19th. And all you have to do to be a Beauty Insider is sign up through the Sephora website. It's free to join and there's no previous year purchase amount required. So now let's get to the fun part, the actual products that I'm excited to recommend. First, let's focus on skincare. I can't tell you how delighted I was to find out that a brand that I've recently tried that I think is truly excellent is now being carried by Sephora. It's Shani Darden Skincare. Now, I'm sure most of you are probably thinking, I've never heard of this line, and I certainly hadn't either up until about 4 months ago. As some of you know, my youngest daughter is a beauty editor for a major online fashion and beauty site based in LA, and I'm very fortunate to often get the scoop from her on some really top-notch products that she's tried, and this brand was one of her top recommendations. Shani trained with a top dermatologist before going out on her own and opened a flagship studio in Beverly Hills in June of 2019. Many of her clients are celebrities whose names you'd certainly recognize, and she's earned respect from her clients due to her results-oriented approach and her passion for simple but effective solutions. And in a town like Beverly Hills, as you might imagine, where beauty, health, and wellness standards are pretty darn high, this is no small feat. The 2 products I fell in love with are her Retinol Reform Cream and her Intensive Eye Renewal Cream. Now, usually when I even go near a retinol product, my skin gets red and flaky. But I was absolutely amazed by the results I got from this product without a sign anywhere of redness or flaking. It's the go-to serum her clients swear by because it provides multiple anti-aging benefits without causing irritation. It helps boost skin elasticity and improve cell turnover to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And it helps with uneven skin tone, dullness, and blemishes. It also contains lactic acid, which helps brighten and smooth skin, so you get both immediate as well as long-term results. I definitely saw a decrease in the color of my age spots and a reduction in fine lines. And it's hard to describe this, but my skin tone just looked brighter and more even and uniform. I've run out of this product and I'm ordering it during the sale because I won't be without it. Shani Darden's skincare line also has an intensive eye renewal cream with 9 ingredients to create a firmer and brighter eye area. Peptides plump and firm the skin, Sultry extract brightens, squalene hydrates, and niacinamide fights wrinkles. It really visibly softens and firms the eye area. This is also on my to-be-ordered list. Another skincare product I've tried in the last 6 months that I also loved was from Dr. Barbara Sturm. Dr. Sturm is a German aesthetics doctor widely renowned for her anti-inflammatory philosophy and her non-surgical anti-aging skin treatments, and she recently opened a medical clinic in Dusseldorf. Her products are very pricey. I've tried and loved her face cream. Unfortunately, it now comes in a smaller size, which is more affordable. I really like to pair this face cream with Shani Darden's products. And the last skincare I want to talk about is from the brand Tatcha. I'm sure many of you are familiar with this brand already. Its founder, Victoria Tsai, suffered from acute dermatitis, so she developed a very strong personal awareness of the importance of skincare ingredients. She traveled east to find a more holistic approach to beauty, and on a trip to Kyoto, Japan, she had an encounter with a modern-day geisha that changed her life. She learned classical Japanese beauty secrets passed down by generations that took a different approach to skincare. Today, Tatcha works with scientists in both the US and Japan to create each formula from scratch. The 4 skincare products that I can't do without from this line are the Rice Wash Skin Softening Cleanser, an exfoliating product called the Rice Polish Foaming Enzyme Powder, the Dewy Skin Cream, and the Silk Peony Melting Eye Cream. Adding water to the Rice Wash Skin Softening Cleanser creates a gentle foam that you simply rub into your skin for a few minutes. The beauty of this product is that it cleanses without stripping the skin of essential oils and leaves the skin not only feeling softer and moisturized, but also more luminous. The exfoliating product is the Rice Polish Foaming Enzyme Powder, and I had a really amazing experience with this product about a year ago. I'd been lazy and hadn't exfoliated my skin for a number of weeks, and I pulled out this product. Now, when I looked in the mirror after using the product, my skin literally looked a shade lighter. I was quite frankly astounded. Its non-abrasive and ground rice bran and papaya enzymes promote natural skin turnover. It's even gentle enough to use every day, but I use it twice a week and always love the way my skin looks after using it. The Silk Peony Melting Eye Cream moisturizes very effectively, and antioxidant-packed ingredients along with liquid silk help the eye area look softer and smoother. It's really beautiful. And the Dewy Skin Cream is ideal for drier skin. It feels very rich without feeling the least bit greasy. It helps with hydration to create a really lovely dewy glow. Now let's go ahead and move on to makeup, starting with eyebrows. Usually just using a tinted eyebrow gel isn't enough for my sparse brows, but if I want a quick and easy way to lightly fill in my brows for just running out and about, I love using Charlotte Tilbury's Legendary Brows. Now, she's recently come out with a new formula and renamed the colors, so I'm just hoping it's as good or even better than the previous product. I also love her cream eyeshadows called Eyes to Mesmerize, which come in 6 beautiful colors. Here are 2 of them, Star Gold and Rose Gold. I've swatched these 2 colors for you. Rose Gold is on top and Star Gold on the bottom. They are so gorgeous and apply really easily. And as long as we're talking about eyeshadow, I have to talk about some Natasha Denona shadows, which have such great pigmentation and wonderful, easy to apply formulas. I already have the Sunrise palette, which is gorgeous and which I'm wearing today, and I highly recommend it. But one which I think would offer wonderful neutral colors to any eye look we create is the 15-pan Biba palette. What I love about this palette is that it includes neutral, warm, and cool tones, ranging from lights to midtones to dark, and the shade ranges vary from mauves to burgundies, browns to warm gray and black. So it really covers all the bases. But even though it's pricey at $129, what better time than now, during the sale, to get a more expensive product that might be on your wish list? It's definitely on my wish list. The other palette, which I think is probably one of the most usable and practical $65 palettes from Natasha Denona, is the Glam palette. But of course, I'd also at some point like to invest in the Metropolis palette and the Lila palettes, which have gorgeous pops of colors. So if you love pops of color along with neutrals, you might want to consider the Metropolis or Lila palettes. And if you haven't yet tried a Natasha Denona palette, it would be a great time to try one of her 5-pan mini palettes. You can find just about any color combination in these smaller palettes, but the one which I think is especially interesting is the Retro Mini Palette. Another great new eye product which really appeals to my practical Capricorn nature is the Tarte Quick Sticks. What's lovely about these is there's an eyeshadow on one end and an eyeliner on the other end. And the eyeliner is wonderfully creamy and goes on like a breeze. And even though I have sensitive eyes, I'm able to use it to tightline my eyes. They come in 6 color combinations, and they're especially great for creating a quick and easy look. They're also waterproof, which is a great thing for our more mature eyes. And if you've never tried the Viseart eyeshadow formula, this might be a great time to give one of their 12-pan all-matte palettes a whirl. Their very first palette in this configuration is one of their best. It's their Neutral Mattes palette. And if you love matte eyeshadow, you might also want to take a look at their Dark Mattes palette, or either of their Cool Matte palettes. In this same 12-pan configuration, they also have one all-metallic palette called Coy, and 3 that have satin formulas: the Bridal Satin palette, the Sultry Muse palette, and Boheme. And there is one more eye product that is probably my most repurchased product ever, that you've seen me use over and over in my videos: my Bottom Lash Mascara from Clinique. This little guy makes it so easy to apply just the right amount of mascara on the bottom lashes. But the best part is that because of the tiny brush, it's possible to apply the mascara without ending up with mascara under our eyes. It's really a genius product. Now, let's focus on face makeup. One of the best face primers I've come across this past year is Tatcha's Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. It helps blur fine lines and pores, and it also brightens the skin. Plus, I really love the feel and texture of it. It's what I'm wearing under my makeup most of the time these days. But one of my other favorites, which creates a beautiful soft glow under makeup, which I love, is Becca's Backlight Priming Filter Face Primer. And here's the beautiful soft glow it creates. I will definitely be ordering the larger size of this product during the sale. Moving on to foundation, I have to say that the more I've used the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick from the clean beauty brand Merit, the more impressed I've been. It's a combination foundation concealer, so it has nice coverage, but it doesn't feel the least bit heavy on the skin, and it is such a time saver. All you have to do is pop off the top and apply, since it's in that wonderful stick format. 2 other go-to products for me from this brand are the Blush Balm Blush and the Day Glow Highlighting Balm. I've applied the highlighter on top, and underneath is the blush color called Cheeky, and under that is the one called Raspberry Beret. They glide on so easily, and they're highly pigmented, so all you have to do is one swipe across, and they're gorgeous. Once again, these products just require us to remove the cap and apply, so they couldn't be easier to apply in one quick step. And I love the amount of pigment in the blush, as well as how easily it glides onto the skin. And the highlighter creates a lovely soft sheen, as you saw. I find myself gravitating more and more frequently to these products because of the combination of a quick, easy application, great quality, and the fact that it's a clean beauty brand. Another beautiful clean beauty highlighter, which is somewhat of a cult favorite and is absolutely gorgeous, is RMS Beauty's Living Luminizer, which comes in 5 colors. This is the original color. And here's what a swatch of this highlighter looks like. It creates a beautiful, sheer, just lovely glow. Two other blushes and a highlighter, which are some of my top favorite products this year, are Rare Beauty's Soft Pinch Liquid Blush and their Stay Vulnerable Cream Blush products. These blush products are really outstanding and come in a nice array of colors. They glide on so easily, have great pigmentation, and are longer lasting than many other blushes. And the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer from this same brand is stunning as well. I'll swatch all of these for you. These are what the cream blushes look like. I have the Nearly Neutral that's at the bottom and the Apricot, which is above it. And here's what the swatches of these two colors looks like. The Apricot is on the bottom. Here's the liquid blush in the color Happy. And this comes in a wonderful array of colors as well. And here are three of the liquid luminizers. At the top you see Enchant, then there's Mesmerize, and then Transcend. These are really gorgeous. And I also have to mention Becca's cult favorite highlighter called the Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Highlighter. It's a cream to powder formula and there's nothing quite like it. Here's a swatch of the Vanilla Quartz. And here's the Vanilla Quartz. Since Becca is going out of business this coming September, I have a hunch that these highlighters might not last long at the Sephora site. There are 5 different colors ranging from the Vanilla Quartz that I swatched for you to Rose Gold, and they're all simply gorgeous. And I also have to mention one more outstanding Becca product, their Under Eye Brightening Corrector. It glides on really easily, and because of the peach color, it does a wonderful job of color correcting. And I also want to mention a product that I regularly use at the end of my makeup routine, which frankly I really never thought I'd do. My last step, if I'm doing a full makeup look, is to apply one of the Hourglass Ambient Light Powders. I absolutely love their palettes, which contain blush, highlight, and bronzer. But each of these products can be also purchased individually and come in a number of different shades. And the wonderful thing about the powders is that quite a few of them come in a mini size, which is less expensive, as well as a standard size. To me, these ambient light powders provide the perfect finishing touch. They help meld all the other products together on your face, and they provide the loveliest soft glow. I frankly never found another product that's comparable. It's really worth treating yourself to one of these powders if you haven't already tried one. Before I move on to hair and perfume products, I have to also mention an ingenious product that I've recently discovered. It's Cinema Secret's all-natural brush soap, which comes in this little tin with this little scrub pad which fits in the top. And here's the scrub pad which fits really neatly into the top of the tin. When I did a test a few months ago, I discovered that even though I thought I was thoroughly cleaning my brushes, I really wasn't. And what clued me into this fact was this little scrub mat. I'd taken my foundation brush, which I'd just cleaned, applied some of the soap, and then swirled it around on the scrub mat. And of course you can guess what I saw, more foundation coming off on the scrub pad. Since I'm now using this product regularly, I feel assured that I'm really getting my brushes thoroughly clean. And I just love how handy it is to be able to tuck that little scrub mat into the top of this soap product. Hair products are next. Now, my daughter is far more into hair products than I am, and she alerted me to this one product, which I've been using now for over 6 months. It's Verb's Ghost Oil. It's absolutely fantastic for dry or frizzy hair, and living in a very dry climate as I do, I definitely needed to find a product like this. It's applied while the hair is still damp after shampooing, and you just need a very small amount. It's weightless, restorative oil that strengthens and smooths hair for shiny, frizz-free hair, and it works really well and doesn't feel heavy, greasy, or oily on the hair either. Now, I must say that as far as fragrance goes, I've stayed with the same fragrances I love for probably far too many years. Fragrance is really such a personal choice, and quite honestly, I wear fragrance a lot less than I used to, just because so many people do have fragrance sensitivities. But I'll always love and wear these 3 Chanel perfumes, Coco, Allure, and Chanel No. 5. Here is Allure. And as you can see, this is my well-loved bottle of cocoa. It is so much fun to talk about products that we love, and I hope there's some products here that you'll try and love as well. As I mentioned earlier, links to all of these products are in the description box and in the comments section below. I'm looking forward to hearing about the products you're most excited about purchasing during this spring Sephora sale. I hope you'll join me again next week for another video, and until then, I so hope you stay happy and healthy and have an absolutely fabulous rest of your day. Take care.